Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick expressed their support for their 14-year-old son Mason through recent online posts. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Imagine a big family, like the ones you see on TV, called the Kardashians. In this family, there's a boy named Mason. He's not a little kid anymore, he's 14 years old, which is like being a teenager. Now, Mason's mommy is Kourtney, and his daddy is Scott. They used to be together, like in a fairy tale where the prince and princess live in the same castle. But now, they live in different houses, but they are still very good friends because they both love Mason and his younger brother, Rain, and his sister, Penelope, very, very much. For a long time, Kourtney and Scott didn't show many pictures of their kids online. It's like they wanted to keep their children a little bit like a special secret, just for their family and friends. Especially Mason, because he was growing up so fast. But guess what? Mason decided he wanted to have his own page on the internet, where he could share pictures and little bits about his life. It's like having your own diary that some other people can see if they want to. This page is on something called Instagram. Since Mason made his page, he has put up 4 pictures. And guess who really liked all of them? His mommy, Kourtney, and his daddy, Scott. They were so happy to see what Mason wanted to share. Daddy Scott even wrote a little message under one of Mason's pictures. It was a picture of Mason with his younger brother, Rain. Scott wrote just one word, kids, and he put a little heart next to it, like he was saying, I love my kids very much. Mommy Kourtney also wrote a message on Mason's very first picture. It had lots of photos of Mason standing outside. She wrote, my first baby. It's like she was saying, you were the first little baby I ever had, and I love you so much. Mason also has a grandma named Chris, and an auntie named Kylie. They also showed they liked Mason's pictures by pressing a little heart button online. It's like giving a thumbs up to say, great picture. 2 other aunties, Kim and Chloe, were so excited that Mason made his own page that they told all their friends online to go and look at Mason's page and follow him. It's like saying, hey everyone, my nephew Mason has a cool new page, you should go see it. Mommy Kourtney was a little bit sad and a little bit happy at the same time when Mason made his page. She wrote a message online saying, my first baby is on Insta and I'm not okay, and she even put a little picture of a sad face with tears in its eyes. It's like she was saying, my little boy is growing up so fast, and now he's sharing his life with the world. Even though lots and lots of people, more than 700,000, have started following Mason's page, he is only following 8 people back. And guess who those 8 people are? They are all his family. He follows his mommy Kourtney, his daddy Scott, his aunties Chloe, Kim, Kendall, and Kylie, his uncle Rob, and his grandma Chris. He's not following anyone else yet, not even his stepdaddy, Travis. A stepdaddy is like another daddy who marries your mommy. Most of the pictures Mason has shared are of himself with his friends. It's like showing what he does when he hangs out with the people he likes. He has also shared some pictures with his younger brother, Rain, and his sister, Penelope. But he hasn't shared any pictures yet of his youngest brother, Rocky. Rocky is Kourtney's new baby with her husband Travis. Mason loves both his mommy and his daddy very much. Even though they don't live in the same house anymore, they live very close to each other. This makes it easy for them to take care of Mason, Rain, and Penelope together. It's like they are a team when it comes to their kids. A few years ago, Kourtney and Scott talked about how they take care of their kids together. Kourtney said that they are very lucky because they can talk about anything that the kids are going through and find solutions together. She said that nobody knows their kids better than they do, so working together is the best way. It's like saying, we know our kids the best, so we can help them the best when we work together. More recently, Scott talked about how it feels to take care of the kids with Kourtney now that she is married to Travis. He said that it was a big change for him when Kourtney and Travis got together. He said that he not only lost Kourtney as someone he loved, but also as his best friend. Now, he said, they are mostly just like partners who take care of their kids. He said it was one of the hardest things in his life. But he also said that Kourtney and Travis are really happy together. It's like saying, "It's hard for me because things are different now, but I'm happy that Kourtney found someone she loves." Right now, people think that Scott doesn't have a girlfriend. But Kourtney and Travis got married a little while ago, and then they had their baby boy, Rocky. It sounds like even though things have changed, everyone in the family still cares about each other very much, especially when it comes to Mason and his brothers and sister. And it's nice to see Mason sharing a little bit of his world with everyone. Meanwhile, Kourtney Kardashian commends ex Scott Disick for his parenting. Scott Disick's youngest child, Rain Disick, is emerging as the family's entertainer with his distinctive sense of humor. The most recent episode of The Kardashians featured Kourtney Kardashian Barker and Travis Barker's trip to Australia while Travis is on tour with his band Blink-182. They brought the kids along, and a memorable moment showed Rain making silly faces and imitating people's voices. Kourtney remarked that she is unsure where Rain gets his comedic talent but noted that his behavior reminded her of comedian Jim Carrey. In one scene, the 9-year-old began a story with, "Okay, so once upon a time," paused dramatically, and concluded with, "That was the story." While Kourtney found this amusing, his older sister Penelope Disick was not entertained. This prompted Kourtney to reference her ex, Scott Disick, jokingly saying, "I'm starting to get a lot of vibes, like his dad." She admitted that her own sense of humor isn't particularly strong, so Rain's antics are a welcome addition to the family. Kourtney shares 3 children, Mason, Rain, and Penelope, with Scott. Despite their difficult breakup, they appear to have a friendly co-parenting relationship. Additionally, Kourtney welcomed a son named Rocky 13 with her husband Travis Barker in November 2023. Rain Disick is not a fan of his mom's affection with Travis Barker. The episode also highlighted Rain's clear annoyance with the public displays of affection between Kourtney and his stepdad, Travis Barker. While on a boat together, Rain was seen asking the couple to tone down their passionate moments. He humorously pointed out that they just had a baby, suggesting that his mom shouldn't be thinking about having more children so soon. Rain's candid comments and tone were reminiscent of his dad's demeanor from earlier seasons of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Kourtney, however, believes it's wonderful and healthy for her children to witness their mother in love. She expressed her views on their affectionate behavior with Barker, stating, "I think it's a beautiful thing to see parents, especially ones that just had a new baby, be affectionate and loving. There's nothing wrong with that." But Rain clearly has a different perspective. In a moment that some might find inappropriate, the 9-year-old even asked Travis if he was leaving a hickey on Kourtney's neck. Travis denied the claim while Kourtney casually explained that it was just a gentle kiss. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.